Dad.
Hey, chin up! This is your hometown.
Oh, just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head to...
Hey, Nath.
What?
Looks like you have...
As much as... And then, pretty sure... But enough about...
Yeah.
A starship.
To get to
Lenegit?
Believe it or not, it would...
Well, I believe...
Then do you have any...
Sure, we've got...
Mind if we take a look at that?
Yeah.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was...
Berg.
That ring any bells?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes.
Another meteor and...
I wonder if it...
All the more reason to...
The old Zion, but you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meat.
Zoogle, huh?
I turned back as soon as... All right. I guess... Right.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about.
Everyone around here looks so much happier than they used to.
Us?
Seth...
Yeah. Something...
Nah. I abandoned... What's important?
Everything okay with...
It must...
Galag...
Actually, Dan and owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby.
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up? Weird.
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if his wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange to see him change.
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors? And his stomach and sides, like a map of our travels! Ow, lay off, will ya?
You've
so much for the
fascinating.
heat making him docile!
Dohalim, I think you've drawn his attention. Looks like we made it here in one piece.
It's quite hot here. The climate feels different from Menancia's.
It's got...
Gotta break through! Vacuum blade!
I'm on it!
By the power of water! Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
So we're back in the Zion Mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law. So hot.
Well, yeah. We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that starship. And fast!
Huh. You can make plants grow instantly? What if we use this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer. Thank you very much.
Out of our way!
Dragon Form!
This armor won't
save you!
Annihilation!
Masterpieces!
It's a duel of the arts!
Come on! I'll finish you here and now! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
Dragon Shell! Dragon Swarm! Win!
Come in face! You made short work of that one.
I'm sorry. Having trouble keeping up?
Oh, I'm right behind you.
I thought you were more defensive-minded. Defense via threat elimination.
So the best defense is a good offense.
This one's mine!
Swallow Dance!
Wow! Look what I just found. Seriously? Is this a joke?
The flame
never
inside me
miss.
yearns to be let free!
Lunar corruption!
Dragon Swarm!
Samurai Aqua!
Make it rain!
Frozen!
Hammer! Look sharp!
Dragon Swarm! Free! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
The enemy wields ours too.
We'll soon see about that!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that? That training's paying off.
Here I come! I'm jumping!
I got it.
Got what?
I can chop up vegetable scraps and use them in the seasonings.
Should've known that's what it was gonna be about.
It's on! Here I come!
Ready to go!
Don't mind if I do.
Dragon
Take
Scout!
this!
On guard!
Inferno Punch!
Far enough!
Are those rocks in skin?
Inferno Crushing! Going in! Make it
Aim for
fair!
their weak spot.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Now! Come on!
All back into defense!
Glad you had your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get the height!
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! I'm on it! Talon Storm! Here I come! You're finished! Talon Heart! Do it! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
I'm shattering the field!
This one is mine!
Freeze Lancer!
Rocky Blade!
Do it!
Go in! Hey! Blow them away! I'm even stronger than before.
This'll make us even more formidable.
An opponent like this should be easy. It's over!
Don't mind if I do.
This one's mine!
Here!
Dragon
You
Form!
in the meteor!
Their hide is thick as armor.
This one's mine!
When did I get so popular?
You require its armor's too strong.
Then I'll split it open! Be my guest! Back to the blade! Talon Storm! Dragon Swarm! That freaking
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Okay, here I go! Not today!
Just like that, I'm back in. Do it! Start by holding the front line.
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Think we overdid it?
Now!
Not by a long shot. This one's mine.
Mirage!
I'm on a roll. Where are you going? Looks like armor won't save you.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
How's this?
Not this.
Take this!
Blast Bolt.
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning!
Back to the blade!
Burning strike!
Hurricane.
These fists have got your name on them!
Going in.
Talon Hurricane! Dragon Swarm!
Igneous discharge.
Here I come! It's over! What's this? I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! One deadly strike, just as ordered. It's on! Take this! Eat this! Take this!
One more!
First strike! Eat this! No further!
Take cover when it cleans up.
Don't mind if I do! Annihilation!
I'm surrounded! No armor!
That's my cue!
Remind
Shut
me
him
to stay
down.
on your good side.
Now you see what I can do! I'm not done!
Far enough. Where are you
I'll
going?
stop its charge!
Thanks,
Do
Kisara!
it! Shion!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Think we overdid it?
Not here!
Not by a long shot.
Dragon Swarm! Not today! No escape! Dragon Swarm!
Here's a healing arc!
Take it!
Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Water, hear my call! Flood! Go
Here
ahead!
I come!
Flame of fury!
Dragon Swarm!
Here's evil!
Kisara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Wanna be the one to block next time?
Huh? Nah, not really my thing.
My face is starting to sting. My throat feels super parched.
Here, have some water. Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
You want some too, Shion? Oh, wait. I bet you're hungry more than anything, aren't you?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Right, here goes! I'm ready and ready!
Hurricane
I'll smash you!
Here goes!
Take this!
You have to aim for the bright area on their back.
Amazing. I'm just getting a weak point.
Inferno!
Vacuum Blade!
Look sharp!
Dragon Swarm!
Glacial Spear! Here's
Vacuum
evil!
Blade! Eagle Assault! Do it! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Way!
You're mine!
Far enough!
It's over!
This one's mine!
There!
They got me
Vacuum
never
Blade! All
fit!
If it cools off, time to get out of the way!
This one's mine!
Take this!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Ethan! Attack us!
Look sharp!
Radiant
Strike! I'll finish you here and now!
Inferno!
Vacuum Blade!
Sword! On guard!
There!
Lunar Corruption! Leave the enemy's arcs to me!
No complaints here! Take this! Take this!
Hurricane! Lunar Corruption!
Can't get out of this!
Make it rain!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Arc Seal!
This one's
Strike!
mine! Inferno crossing!
You're
It's on a
mine!
roll now!
It's over!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Dragon Swarm! Vacuum Blade!
See what happened there
as you crossed me! Shouldn't have done that! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off.
You're mine!
Where are you going?
You're finished! Vacuum Blade!
On guard! Here I
This
go!
one's all mine!
Take this! Do it!
Sword! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Guess I misread the landing.
Get lost!
You're finished! Burn!
Now you see what I can do! Nothing gets lost! The bigger they are, the harder they fall! Look
Dragon
sharp!
Swarm! Aim for the weak spot!
Piercing roar! Slide!
Take this!
Get behind me!
Done. Now I can let loose.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful.
Now I'm
With the
real
blazing
mad.
sword and with my thorns.
This one's mine.
Prepare to be sealed!
Tiger Blade.
Can't get out of this!
Hurricane Strike. I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous Claw. Talon Hurricane.
We barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to sound surprised. Inferno
Perhaps I put more faith in you then.
Well, I certainly won't argue.
I never miss!
Take this! It's
Looks like
over!
armor won't save you.
Lunar Blast!
Vacuum blade!
Take all fitted Kisara! I'll stop your movement. And I'll stop your life. And done. Let's keep up the pace.
Yours to be let free!
Radiant Blast! Not on my watch!
Hurricane Strike.
Take this!
This one's
It's over.
mine.
Dragon Swarm!
Do it. I can handle it.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart. I... found some equipment.
let me take a look at it.
It's on.
Here I come!
Dragon Swarm. Tiger Blade. Here's a healing art. Dragon Shout. How about this? Hurricane Dragon. Lost my focus.
Radiant Pierce!
You're
I'm out of
mine!
ammo. I'm going in.
Can't get out of this!
Missile!
It's over!
Flame of Fury!
Dragon Swarm!
Tiger Blade. Water.
Hear my
Inferno
call.
Crossing. Going in.
There!
I'll finish you here and now.
You're finished!
Do it! Kisara, I'll stop your movement. And I'll stop your life. And done. Let's keep up the pace.
Hold on to your arc.
Lunar
Here I come! This one's mine!
There! Easter!
Searing
Take
Blade!
it!
Reload! Don't mind if I do!
Hurricane Strike. This one's mine.
Dragon Swarm! There!
Do it! Xion!
Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
That extra training paid off. It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Lunar Corruption!
You're finished!
Flaming Meteor!
Dragon Swarm!
I can carve through armor.
Hear me!
There!
Flame of Fury!
Take
What's
this.
this?
Blazer Spear!
Can't
Go
get out
for the
of
weak
this.
point!
Whirlwind Burn Up!
Amazing.
Come! Almost done! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Sometimes I wonder where you come up with those moves.
I could say the same to you.
Good thing we're on the same side, huh?
Callous. Calcified. Calaglia.
What kind of poem is that?
A sparse one.
I'll do my
let me
best!
help.
No escape!
Hold on!
Dragon
Eat one more!
Vacuum Blade! let it rip!
Here's a healing arc!
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing arc!
You're mine!
I'll
What you do? Now I can let
This one's mine!
No escape! Dragon
This
Swarm!
one's mine!
Damn!
Let me help!
This one's all mine!
First aid!
Not today!
Here goes!
I can carve through armor!
Not on my watch! Turn the blade! Where are you going?
Vacuum Blades! Dragon Swarm! Vacuum Blades!
Dragon Shout!
You're mine!
Healing circle!
Okay, here I go. Why'd you heal me?
To stop me dying?
Can't get out of this!
Take this!
Inferno crossing!
Vacuum do it!
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! And done!
Let's keep up the pace!
Here I go!
Now I'm in the groove!
This one's mine! Back into the fray!
The flame inside me
Far
yearns to be let free! Not today!
Will this help?
Super do it! It's over!
Run well! Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Well, am I improving?
Tremendously. The speed and precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
I had no idea you were watching me so closely.
Forgive you!
Here I come! You're finished!
Eat this!
Here I come!
Where are you going?
You're finished!
Shattering of pieces! Attack that! Now you see what I can do!
Right here! I got you! There!
Amazing.
It's over!
Back into the fray! Annihilation!
Here I come! Vacuum Blade!
Hurricane Blow! Going
Take
in!
this! It's over!
So fine not too long ago.
Flame Inferno!
Be careful not to overdo it.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Inferno Blazer! Dragon Show!
Here I come! You're finished!
On a roll now!
Start up!
Ready? Bullseye, Sion!
Not
Nice.
today!
Get out of my sight, Minor! You'll get hit!
Oops, right, sorry, thanks.
You're mine!
Glacial Spear! Here's the Evo! Going in!
Laser!
Hurricane Flood!
Leave the tolerance to me.
Do it!
More! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
By the power Dragon Show! Ready!
Look sharp. Another one down.
Explosion! Here I go! This one's mine! Where are you going?
You're finished!
Off my
Not
phone.
in your dreams!
Talon
Take
Force.
this!
Do it!
I've used a bit too much healing.
Crazy to see rocks melt before our eyes.
Watch where you're going, everyone.
fall, there will be nothing left of you.
Exactly. So don't try anything funny. Especially you, Law. No pushing anyone, not even as a joke.
I didn't know you had that sort of trick up your sleeve, Dohalim. I would have figured rocks and plants would be too different for you to handle both.
Not necessarily. Both of them contain earth. Astral energy. Luckily for me, this area is rich not only in fire energy, but earth as well.
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on. Let's go! This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone!
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared!
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Dougal? Take care of them while keeping an eye on it! Here!
You're mine! It's over! Dragon Swarm!
Where are you going?
Hurricane Flash you!
Arch Seal!
Crumble!
On guard!
Water!
Hear my
You're
call!
finished!
One more! Down! Nothing gets by me!
I'm on a
Now or
roll
never.
now! Take this!
Strike!
Lunar Corruption!
There!
Gemini Aqua! Annihilation!
Eat this!
This one's all mine! Ignite!
Talon Hurricane!
You're mine!
Inferno Punch!
I'll take you all off!
I'm on a roll now!
This one's mine!
That's awesome!
Here I come!
My head's spinning just watching you!
Dragon Swarm!
Ready and rare!
Hurricane Strike!
Take this! No escape! Vacuum Blade! Dragon Swarm!
Look sharp!
Take this!
Here!
You're done!
Charge like that can easily be fatal.
Look just as well, I'm here to stop!
Hurricane!
Take this!
Burn!
You're finished!
Healing Circle!
Here I
Art
go!
Expert coming through!
Try harder!
Hear me!
Take
Flame
this!
of Fury! Burning Strike! Glacial Spear!
Here you
Evil!
are! You're
Free
mine!
Blazer! Don't mind if I do!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Let me help!
Not today!
Punch!
It's weakened!
This ends now!
Let's keep up the pressure! Do it! Shion! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one!
My turn!
Already on.
Denied!
New escape!
Smash you!
Thanks,
Huh?
Shion! Now
Eat
this! Fury!
Talon
Dragon
Hurricane!
Strike Field! Flaming Meteor!
Blade!
Death Blossom!
Dragon Swarm! You're mine! Huh?
Into the shadows!
Oh, now you're talking!
Inferno Blast!
Swallow Dare!
Look shot!
Dragon Swarm!
Gravitas Field!
Eagle Assault! Take this!
Amazing.
I can carve through armor!
Huh? Not today!
Annihilation!
Here I come! It's over!
Flaming Meteor!
Dragon Swarm!
Inferno Field! Look shot! Don't mind if I do!
Super Swallow Dare! Their arcs
Take
were
this.
interrupted! Can't get out of this!
One more!
New escape!
Talon
Dragon!
Sword!
Searing Flame!
There!
Black Assault!
You're mine!
Flaming Meteor!
Vacuum Blade!
I can handle
I'm on
it!
it!
New escape!
Denied!
You're done!
Where are you going?
You're finished!
Ridwell! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Here come more!
We'll just have to keep fighting.
These enemies
It's
are
got your name on them! No complaints here!
Here I come!
Swallow Dare!
I'll heal you all!
New escape! Dragon!
I'll crush you! Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw!
Switch
I'm on it! Talon Hurricane!
You really don't need my help, huh?
Who else will cook and clean for me?
Damn it. I should have kept my trap shot.
I thought you more defensively minded. Defense via threat elimination. There's a best defense is a good offense.
Not escape! New escape!
All right. Now where was I? By the power of your dreams! Mega Ray!
In a bind?
Hurricane Strike!
Vacuum Blade!
On guard!
Huh?
Healing Circle!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and with my thorns.
Shion.
Carve through armor!
Ready! Far enough!
Huh? Burn in hell!
Ready!
Here I come!
Going
I'll
in!
end you!
Dragon Swarm!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Now! Here I come!
Where are you going?
Huh?
Don't mind if I do!
I'm on it! Talon
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Reinforcements incoming! Not a problem! That's it!
The earth throbs in pain.
Take this!
Will this help?
You're mine! It's over!
I'll heal you all!
Whirlwind
You're mine!
Healing Circle!
It's over!
On guard! Back to the fray! Luna, I'm ready!
Vacuum Blade!
Rend head! I'll smash you!
The flame
one's
inside me
mine.
yearns to be
Whirlwind
all free!
things come to an
Here,
end!
let me help! Ready! First aid! Far enough!
Now I can let
Confiscate!
Huh? Burn in hell!
Don't
You're
let me
mine!
tear him up! I'll guard you!
No! We're doomed! Doomed! Pull it together, Law.
Sorry, right! I'm calm.
Why'd you human?
To stop you dying?
Right.
There you go. I feel like me again. All on a roll now.
I'll heal you all!
Dragon Swarm! Here I come!
Anything in armor is all mine. Now you see what I can do. In a bind,
First strike!
I'll tear you apart.
I'm not done! I can't move!
Come on!
not done
You have
yet!
to hold on!
Here I am! Dragon form!
Let me at him!
Arch Steel!
You
Not
there!
sidewalk!
Shield
Here I
flame!
am!
Here's the healing
I'll
arc!
finish you here and
Dragon
now!
blade!
Going in! One
Take
more!
this! It's over!
Swallow dare!
There!
Look sharp! Right Bolero!
Dragon blade!
Denied! Now I'm in the groove!
Burn! Torpedo Alpha!
Lunar Blast! Here goes!
Eternal Devastation!
Don't mind if I do.
Look
You're
sharp!
mine! You're finished!
Lost my focus!
I'll heal you
Ready
all.
and raring! Armor won't save you!
I never miss. Not in your dreams.
Not like this!
You'll pay for that!
Crumble!
There!
Healing circle.
That spot!
Be careful not to overdo it.
This!
I'm sorry.
That
Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Vacuum
on a
blade!
roll now!
Eat this!
Resuscitation.
You're mine! My turn! Dragon form!
No more playing nice.
Take this! You're finished!
Inferno cover. Here's a healing arc.
Take this! Dragon form! There!
Inferno punch!
You're
It's time to finish this. Die. Consuming wildfire. I'll heal you all.
Take this! Vacuum blade!
Healing circle.
Dragon form!
I'm sorry to be a father.
We've all got enough
Ready
on
and
us.
raring! Yes, ma'am! What's this?
Lightning meteor! Will this help?
I can't heal you forever.
I don't know what... I'd do without you.
Make it red!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
I'm ready.
I'm gonna need more of that medicine.
It's about to strike.
Look sharp, everyone!
Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe.
How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it.
Alpha.
Watch and learn. That's enough! Go back down! Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
This firearm feels like a part of me now.
Have you ever thought of wielding two at once?
Would be double the firepower, and plenty of style to boot.
What use is style when it's life or death?
Hey, is that it over there?
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
Alphen?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
3 centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alphen.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave. We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegis? After all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegis.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dana.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegis and the Renan homeworld leave Dana alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
The people of Lenegis?
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work with Shion and Dohalim, right? And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dana. There are those on Lenegis who have never stepped foot on Dana. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Danans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dana. What happens next is on them.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegis. And wherever she is, we should find the Renis Alma, too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Xion can finally get rid of her thorns. Xion?
Huh? Yeah.
Where? Xion? Where'd Xion go? How could she just go off on her own? Xion. Xion! It's your thorns? But why? You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
Stay out of my way.
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
Do you remember back when I was stabbed? By Volron?
Yeah. I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time.
Huh?
The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die? So you're immortal? How's that even...
I believe you, Xion. But tell me how is something like that possible?
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why, but my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before your death?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death. I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't escape. I want to believe it's all just a bad dream.
But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
Yeah, but you... Wait. The whole reason you needed the Renaissance was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't it? And while we've all been fighting to keep on living, you have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Shion, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to.
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well. It was only a suspicion at first, but ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before. It was then that I finally came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegis, when the wedge fell. Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens,
they will consume all existence.
And that's why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned.
The end.
I believe.
As a step.
No, we have. So.
Well.
Yeah.
Right. Let's
So, but what?
As for.
You know?
Can you. When one.
So,
I am. As for.
Right.
How you holding up?
Who, me?
Yes.
Oh, that?
Compared to... Still. Shion.
Yeah.
I'm being... She really...
I just... Those...
You can... I...
Agree.
Did you know?
You mean...
Yeah, it's like...
You and me.
You?
That's...
At least...
I don't...
Yeah.
I know.
Hey.
Zephyr.
I guess...
Law.
Sorry. We'll need a prop...
Yeah. sleep?
After everything we just heard? How could
Fair.
but
I know.
she,
I'm...
you,
Yeah, you were...
yeah, when you think, but no,
Really? Hey, you doing all right?
I seem to cause nothing but worry. As much as I try to look like I have things under control, everyone still worries about me.
You're not the only one.
Hey, do you remember the first time you said I was your friend? That's okay. I was different in that room because until then I thought of you. But after that, it didn't matter then. I didn't want to
Shion.
But then, Don't worry. I've met too many, so I'll fight. I don't know how we're going.
It's going to be a lot, I swear.
Thank you.
Remember what we learned?
Yeah.
Everyone well rested? Then let's go. We depart for Lenegis.
Well, it's the moment of truth.
This lady better hold together once we're up in the air.
Law, don't say that! You're going to jinx us!
Speaking of which, Alphen, this bucket of bolts got a name?
A name? You know, I'm not sure she ever had one. I never really thought about it.
Well, after all the trouble we went through to find her, we should give her one, right? I was thinking something like...
Fall Knights.
Huh?
It means owl in the ancient tongue. Literally, the one drawn to the skies.
I like it. Sounds perfect for our little escapade.
Not sure I'm completely convinced, but... well, it's as good a name as any. From now on, she'll be known as the Fall Knights.
Okay, people. We have two goals. First, we need to get to Lenegis and make the Renans finally leave Dana alone. And then, we need to figure out the truth behind Shion's thorns and find a way to save her. Sound good? All right, then let's go.
You know, I can still hardly believe it.
Believe what?
I mean, just look at it. The whole of existence, crammed inside a tiny frame.
Now that you mention it, I guess you're right. It does look more like a painting than a living, breathing world.
From up here, all the struggles we've been through feel so insignificant.
Nothing like realizing how small you are to put everything into perspective. Kinda makes the differences between the Renans and the Danans feel pretty small too, huh?
How much longer until we reach Lenegis?
There are better ways to use your time than napping. We should take a moment to familiarize ourselves with the facilities on board before arrival.
Good idea. The starship may end up serving as our base of operations once we're down there. Think you'll be alright with the controls?
You mean the one set to automatic pilot? I dare say I'll manage. I'm basically just here to supervise.
In that case, she's all yours.
Everything okay, Shion? You seem a little different.
Different? Like in a bad way different?
No, not at all. You seem more driven lately, like you found a zest for life. It suits you.
Well,
This month.
let's just...
You mean...
That's right. Day... The look... Summit... I thought... Is it any... Sure, that's what...
I'm... You... That's Why... It's that... This... If we're... Not... Now I... You...
Yeah. We...
Is something wrong?
No.
You mean...
I am as... You... Doesn't...
Well, it is, but I
see.
still...
Come back.
Hey, Alphen, listen to this!
Hey!
What's got Law all flustered?
Only that he's afraid of flying, the big baby. And after all that fuss he made about naming the ship, too.
Hey! I just...
It's a...
Well, maybe...
Guys,
Huh?
Hard to...
you okay?
Actually, now that you mention it, not at all. These starships are a remarkably smooth ride.
Glad to... That device...
I was...
It's a...
Oh. Alph...
No, Naori...
So,
Yes.
that's
What?
with the amount of Alphen,
Of course.
even in... I'll always... The world... If I've... And the...
Well, we're...
I know.
Kisara.
Probably...
Is everyone about ready? We'll soon be making preparations to land.
Before we do that, just what exactly should we expect when we get down there?
Kisara has a point. Now that I think of it, I don't know the first thing about Lenegus.
I'd like to hear more too. It's been centuries since I was last there, and they didn't exactly give me the grand tour.
Very well. First and foremost, Lenegus was the base of operations in charge of the crown contest on Dana. Of course, it also happens to be a city in its own right, complete with its own independent society. Its social structure is based on a strict hierarchy. Put simply, the strength of an individual's astral arts carries great weight.
Enough to determine someone's social rank, you mean?
They can be honed as a...
Those capable... Still.
Thanks.
Come on, you...
On Artzel... No, it's...
She?
Wait a...
Of course, as if so...
So this...
I would... Chance...
If the Ren...
That red...
We're about to...
If they're...
Lenegis is...
Do you think anyone
We may not have received a...
I really hope we...
So now what? And if we're lucky...
There is an area of the city that is forbidden? I don't know. In any case...
And you think that...
Precisely. Whatever then the Ren is hiding something...
It stands...
Indeed.
But it's been over 300...
There's only one...
Shion's right.
All right. Beyond that wall lies a city full of Renans. Capital city where Shion and Dohalim used to live, no less. Who knows what we'll find on the other side?
What in the world?
This being Renan territory, I was prepared for a lot of things to look different. But this is a bit more than I anticipated.
The very foundations of the city have shifted. What could have caused this?
When Lenegis changed shape, it must have had an effect on the interior, too.
Maybe when they sent the wedge down to Dana?
But they wouldn't move around the places where people live. These are their homes, right?
I would think the citizens themselves didn't have much say in the matter. Either way, locating the Forbidden Zone just became that much trickier.
Dohalim? Is that you?
Avakir, I'm glad to see you're well.
So it is you! But why are you here? Shouldn't you be down on Dana participating in the crown contest? And these people!
So you haven't heard what happened on Dana, then?
Heard what?
Someone you know?
An old friend.
Hey, Dohalim, don't tell me you've started keeping company with...
They're with me. More importantly, what's happened here?
I'm really not sure. The city's foundations began to shift without warning, and now everything looks like this. We're all waiting for the Sovereign to tell us what's happening, but so far...
Avakir, listen to me. We're looking for the Forbidden Zone. Do you have any idea where we might find it?
The Forbidden Zone? What business could you possibly have there?
Trust me. The less you know, the better.
You're just the same as ever. I wish I could help, but what with the changed topography, I can barely locate my own home. Let alone the Forbidden Zone.
Very well. It looks like we'll have to find the way there ourselves.
Have you seen Faria yet?
No.
I see. Well, nothing much has changed with her. If anything, she's probably even more...
I can well imagine.
Why did you come back? You know it can only result in pain for you both.
I've no doubt of that.
You really are the same as ever. Fine, I understand. Just don't say I didn't warn you. And take care of yourself. Okay, Do?
So who's Faria?
Law?
If what Avakir said is true, It would seem the people of Lenegis are being kept in the dark about...
They seem to...
We need...
While we're
And don't...
Let's...
Good idea.
I shall...
You sure?
Being a...
Right. The Danans among us should probably keep our heads down.
What if people freak out?
I shall explain it away by saying I'm leading you.
What are we, dogs?
What could be so important? It's worth destroying people's livelihoods and homes in the process. It's just... unbelievable. Uprooting an
From how it...
But whatever.
He's...
This...
You heard him.
So...
What do you...
Well, but that...
Mordin, trust me. It makes...
Sorry. That probably sounded weird, huh?
Not at all. Sometimes it takes an outsider's eye to help you notice what you've been missing all along. This place is a mystery, that's for sure. Something tells me we'll find answers where we're going, though.
Yeah.
Never did
You really...
would that we have, but I believe
Your eyes do not...
as your the ill
Your good wishes do me an honor. My skills pale in comparison.
I descended to I witnessed.
Indeed.
Sorry to inter...
All red, eh?
Yeah.
What's with all these...
Never mind. Is everything okay? You look a little lost.
Hmm? Oh, yes. I can't seem to find my way home, is all. I was just about to make my umpteenth attempt at a new route.
I was hoping to head this way myself. The situation is a real pain, huh?
I suppose the Sovereign knows best. I daren't stay here too long, though. A lower caste can only linger around these parts for so long before I outstay my welcome. I was hoping to avoid it, but maybe I'll have to go that way after all.
You mean you know another way round?
Lord Dohalim Ilkaris! But how? Last I heard, you were in Dana competing in the crown contest.
Yes, strange, isn't it? If you know another route, we'd be grateful if you could tell us.
But of course. Please forgive me. There's a wall that sprung up ahead of here, with what looks to be an entrance in it. I thought maybe it was a passageway between the different quarters, but I've no way of knowing for sure.
It's worth investigating, at least. I shall go and assess the situation. In the meantime, wait for me here. If it looks safe, I'll come and let you know.
You'd really do that for me? A lord troubling himself for someone of my lowly status?
Our lot in life is of little consequence. We are both...
Oh, why...
Well?
No one...
You...
Not to the...
Given
Yeah.
Everything... Nothing
The Sovereign... There is...
The
Without... That's a...
No.
Neither have I...
Hold on.
Assuming what I believe to be correct.
But what about trade?
Not a...
But what if some...
I'm beginning... But...
Whoever... Thereafter. As for... Three... That's not...
Do you think...
I can't say...
But... We never did... Is a new...
Wait a... The Sarah... There's some...
Quest... If the...
Then it's just... What a... Let's go!
With nobody left to run the show, I wonder what the people here are supposed to do. I mean, but only
And...